Willkommen zurück zu Hitman. Im nächsten Abteil bei der Feier. Wo wir jetzt gerade ein System manipuliert haben. Ich glaube, ich darf hier gar nicht sein, genau. Oh ja, die Stelle, die war anstrengend. Es wäre unklug, die Winde zu lösen.
They won't hate it, Mr. Feniger. It's just entertainment. Entertainment? So what have I done? Nothing took me into this. Should I tell Miss Washington that you won't be going on stage? Everyone's waiting for you. God, no. No, she frightens me. Just give me a moment to control my nerves. All right, Mr. Feniger. Break on.
Achso, ja, wegen der Waffe.
Hey. Nice.
Yes!
Damn it. Just one thing after another, isn't it? Not here.
Trink aus deinem Glas.
Mr. Fennick, excellent. Fennick, thank Christ. Ready when you are.
So viel Geld. Und die wollen es einfach anzünden.
A handsome pledge, and yet a drop in the ocean.
Yeah, man, you're looking jacked.
Miese spackt.
Zoe Washington, the Ark Society recognizes you as our founder's rightful successor, our inspiration, our guiding light, the custodian of our future.
Excellent work, 47. Enjoy the spotlight.
Patrons of the Ark Society, you are part of a select, chosen few. Our founder, Janus, showed us how to survive. But survival is not enough. We must live and we must soar. The Ark Society must not only commit itself to survival, but to progress, be it our next home in the stars or the next step in human evolution. This is the eternal purpose of the elite. Not just to lead, but to lead from the front. When the time comes and all comes tumbling down, when mankind retreats once more into caves of superstition, we will keep the fire alight. We will be the torchbearers, the trailblazers and pioneers. Do not feel guilty for your privilege. Be proud. Be fearless. For the future is ours to shape.
Sir? Yes, hello.
Look at you, Feniger. All dressed to kill. Now, let's do this thing. Light her up.
As the world burns, we rise from its ashes. Not just to survive, but to live.
One target down. Nice work, 47. Next up, Sophia Washington.
I don't care what anything.
Master.
Axel, keep it warm in there? They have that.
Ich muss überlegen, wo das war, wo ich hin will.
For over a month. I have some of the world's most prominent people waiting.
Yeah, I can't.
That must be Janus's casket.
I have the
Looks like the Archeans really admired him, but no body.
Good evening, sir.
Gut, ich darf hier hoch, das ist schön.
You know this is state of the art. Now, I don't know how anybody could get past this security setup. All for that old.
Weiß halt immer nicht, wo du hier gerade lang darfst und wo nicht.
Architects only. What's the worst that could happen? Sorry, sir. I'm afraid I can't even let a master of ceremony in.
The anthropologist. No, you told me he was dead. Oh, you watched him go over the waterfall with that. Where is he now?
Hallo, ich hab Vortritt.
You need to ask. That squealing son of a bitch is the...
Hat sie nicht gesagt. Das muss jetzt alles ein bisschen schnell gehen. Es geht. Ich glaube, ich darf nicht mal als die Wache dort rein. Uff.
Hey, you. Where do you think you're going? Definitely not through here. Get out of my face. Go.
Was ist kaputt mit dir? Egal, dann... Plan B. Sofern ich erstmal wieder einen Weg rausfinde. Alter. Oh Gott, ey. Immer eine schwere Geburt, hier Wege rauszufinden.
The others must be way ahead of me by now.
Die Gutste wird da drin schön gekocht. Chillt ihr Leben. Brennt vor sich hin. Ich könnte natürlich schauen, ob ich als die Wache dort reinkomme. Aber dann trenne ich doppelt und 5-mal und dann am Ende ist es falsch. Das wäre auch nicht so geil. Aber das Outfit von denen ist geil. Wir probieren's. Natürlich nur so ein Halbgesicht. Bra. Keine komplette Totenkopfmaske. Ist ja lame. Darf ich hier rein? Darf ich. Die Sache ist, ich weiß. Ah! Scheiß auf die Aufnahmen. Weil das war scheiße schwer, die da auseinander zu bekommen. Dass man mal seine Ruhe hat. Und so wirklich viel Zeit haben wir, um nicht hier zu verplempeln. Nicht nur wegen der Aufnahmezeit, sondern allgemein. Denn bevor hier ein bestimmtes Event triggert, möchte ich das lieber schon fertig haben. Der erkennt mich, warum auch immer. Jetzt übertreibe aber mal nicht mitgucken.
Don't mind me, sir.
Ach, sieh an.
Good.
Nein! Gleich umgeräumt.
And it's back.
All right, stay put. I'll take a look. Okay, fine. Right. Oh.
Ach ja, ich bin der Wache. Ich darf ja Waffen tragen. Ah, ist immer knifflig, wenn du nicht weißt, was darfst du, was darfst du nicht.
Weird. What? No way.
Dass du jetzt kommst, das ist sehr ungünstig.
I'm a friend of the Ark Society, yes.
Nein, der hat direkt hier so einen Koffer.
I heard about your predicament.
Ist gay.
May offer a fresh perspective. All right. Say the world does collapse. The weather goes haywire, the poles melt, and the Ark Society heads off to a comfortable Arctic sanctuary, while the rest of civilization falls into chaos.
Right to me, no more needy assholes.
You do realize what kind of place it'll be, right?
What are you talking about?
100 or so people. No market.
Ich weiß nicht, ob ich ihn um die Ecke ziehen kann.
No social structures. It will be like a space colony. Everyone equal and dependent on each other. It will be egalitarian, sir. It will be, well, communist.
That's what I paid almost $2 billion for. Why didn't anyone tell me sooner?
Merely food for thought, Mr. Block. Good night.
I need to think.
I'll deal with this. You just hang back.
I will stay here.
Anyone there?
Whoa! Stop that! You have to release that person at once. Please!
Ach komm!
Come on, we're not gonna lose this guy. Anyone got a visual?
Das Gerät ist wieder so übelst heftig außer Kontrolle. Ach, Leute.
So, brain uploads, huh? Living forever. Bring them toes.
Warte.
Doing that. Not in a million years.
What did they offer you?
For your services to the order. You're kidding.
I'm in level 3, and no offense, but I'm like 4
Fine.
Hello, sir.
Kaboom.
Good evening, Counselor. Right through here.
Ich hasse dieses Schloss. Ich weiß nicht, wo ich runterkomme. Ich glaube nicht. Hier. Meine Güte.
Down the stairs.
Miss Washington, after due consideration, I have revised my position. I would like to support your motion.
Well, well, look at you, Block. Finding your good sense and manners. Come along, then. I'll call a vote at once. I knew you'd come around. You're stubborn, Block, but you're not a schmuck. You know I'm right. The analysts at my father's think tank have been grinding the data for months, and they are rarely wrong. The Karuna Agreement, climate litigation. We estimate that fossil fuel companies like yours have a decade, greetings at best, before you're all resigned to the junkyard of history. And what kind of secret society would we be if we didn't keep each other in power?
What indeed?
I knew we could talk sense. Just vote in favor of my motion, and I promise you, Block, you'll power the world for decades to come. But who knows how? As long as you're the one getting
Ain't that the truth?
Die Dame, laufen Sie bitte schneller. Danke. Ich gehe vor.
Wow. Didn't see you there.
Es geht. Ah. Verzeihung.
Let's reiterate. For decades, you, the titans of the energy industry, have conspired to obscure the truth about climate change through lobbying, misinformation, and propaganda. This strategy has been incredibly successful. But all good things must come to an end. It is time for you to adapt or die, ladies and gentlemen. This is why our analysts have devised a 10-year transition plan to keep you in power. Play this right, and you will not only thrive, but this time, you will be the good guys. In other words, you have nothing to lose. So, everyone in favor, say aye.
I.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Yay or nay, Block? Silence is consent.
Nay.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Nay.
Oh, for the love of... idiot. That's 4 ayes and 1 nay. Jebediah Block vetoes the motion. This council is adjourned until further notice. Block. A word? Upstairs. Right away, please.
Ja, Bürokraten nicht bekommen, was sie wollen. Hübsches Büro. Ich setze mich mal einfach.
Are you gonna tell me what the hell you're playing at?
Just looking out for number one.
Don't be an idiot. There's no future in coal, Block. You have one choice. Go green or go extinct. Now, personally, I don't give a shit if you go the way of the dodo, but you are one of the Ark Society's biggest contributors. We'd hate to lose your business. Besides, if terrestrial coal goes under, who will pay for your children's survival? Your grandkids. After all, nobody says disaster will strike in our lifetime. You have a moral duty to stay rich, Block.
Nice try, but I don't have grandchildren.
Difficult, didn't you? Here's the deal, Block. My family and I, we serve a group of powerful individuals who prefer to stay anonymous. Letting the climate go to hell in a handbasket has served their interests well, but only up to a point. You see, they are sitting on some patents that'll knock your socks off. Weather control systems, recycling pollution as fuel, cold fusion, you name it. And they plan to make trillions protecting the world from the very threat they worked so hard to create. But to do so, they need you guys to quite literally stop fighting windmills.
Huh. The truth at last. And what's in it for Jebediah Block?
Gentlemen, please give me and Mr. Block a moment. I offered you a carrot. Now, here's the stick. We know about Montana. The mine collapse.
Die will, dass ich grün werde, aber das halte ich deshalb bei der Grünen Partei. Weg damit.
Both targets down. Impressive work, 47. And now, to confront the Constant. Mr. Gray, what's your status?
I'm at the helicopter, but the place is crawling with security.
Evening, sir.
47, you better bring the Constant to the harbor where it's less crowded. You can hijack one of the Archean boats.
Question is how? He's not likely to come quietly. Unless you get your hands on a kill switch.
Yes, that might just work. Search one of the twins, 47.
Nee, ne. Oh. Wieder hochrennen. Weil die so einen Knopf hat, die die Konstante umbringen könnte, deswegen mussten wir das vorsichtig machen.
Armed with that, I bet you could make the Constant come quietly. Good thinking, 47.
He's done it before. The real question is why?
The Washingtons are dead. I have the kill switch.
What did you say? How could you know about that?
You will head towards the harbor. No sudden moves. No signs or warnings. I will trigger the device if I need to.
I know you. The boy in the picture. You have his eyes. You're Burnwood's assassin.
Move.
Partners no more. I take it. I had a notion something didn't sit right with my mentor's betrayal. You murdered him, I take it, to get to me.
Not just that. He had it coming.
Interesting. It was my impression that you were cured of such sentiment. The good doctor built his serum specifically to target the seats of your emotions. Has Miss Burnwood's sense of justice rubbed off on you? I wonder.
Just keep walking.
Gut, der Weg ist mir neu. Also ich habe den irgendwo K.O. gelegt und habe den dann in irgendeine Truhe geschmissen. Das funktioniert auch. Aber hey, wenn es so auch geht, warum nicht?
My guess is that any impending collapse will go hand in hand with the bank going nuclear. The Great Depression. You're not even thinking about big picture. You want a
For what it's worth, Janus always found Ortmeyer's project distasteful, not to mention inefficient. But alas, sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt.
Climate change. Sophia Washington is trying to persuade Janus's original five to embrace the Green Revolution.
That can change. The original five are all
I take it this is not an ICA-sanctioned operation. What exactly does Miss Burnwood plan to achieve by targeting your clients? Violating her own code?
She's doing it for us.
Us?
Having a good time, I hope.
The penny drops. I should have known. How does a man leave no trace? By not existing in the first place. Lucas Gray. Or was it Subject 6? He died when the Institute went up in flames, but no body was ever produced. And unlike you, his rage never faded. So, now you want the partners, the men behind the curtain who've caused you all this pain? Well, before you go knocking down a wall, you better make sure it's not load-bearing.
Er weiß mehr, als man glaubt. Beeindruckend.
I'm glad I'm rich, though. I was rich before I married him.
Stop playing. I need the board.
Haben es doch fast geschafft.
Hello there, sir.
Hallo die Herren. Du musst die Finger weg von R2 nehmen. Ich bin die ganze Zeit kurz davor, immer zu drücken. Weil das halt irgendwie übelst einladend ist. Bitte einsteigen, Mister. Wir haben einen weiten Weg vor uns. Wir fahren einfach ohne ihn im Bild. Passt. Na gut, also bis auf das kleine Fauxpas auf dem Dach hat es doch gut funktioniert.
Mr. Edwards, still think this is maintenance?
Oh, Miss Burnwood, what have you done? Changing horses midstream? Truly unprofessional.
You know what we want.
Where is the carrot?
No carrot. You're useless to the partners. Compromised. Even if we let you live, you can never return. Why die protecting them?
When I can drag them down with me.
It's a bad hand, but it's all you've got.
Three families. That's all it took. The Ingrams, The Carlyles, the Stuyvesants. 3 dynasties secretly pooling their resources over generations, creating a singularity so dense that nothing escapes its gravity.
Never heard of them.
Well, they've heard of you. In fact, you just became the top of their agenda.
Go. We can't give them time to retaliate.
Don't take your eyes off him.
Be careful.
Well, here we are again. I must admit I am disappointed, Miss Burnwood. I had such big plans for you.
Save it. I know the truth now. You're outplayed. You have nothing left to bargain with.
You were so certain. So sure of the people closest to you. He never fails, does he? He never misses his mark. You found a window into his past. And yet, something else remains hidden. A simple truth you learned long ago.
Diana!
Coming!
No one, Miss Burnwood, is untouchable.
Ja, das war die vorletzte Mission. Eine kommt noch. Denke ich. Und dann haben wir es schon wieder geschafft. Genau. Oh, die habe ich ja noch gar nicht gespielt. Oder ist das Zusatz? Last Year Good. Was ist denn das? Die ist mir selbst neu, deswegen muss ich erst mal gucken.
Welcome to Austria, Agent 47. Your targets are Dorian Lang, Guillaume Maison, and Doris Lee, 3 remaining members of the international gang of thieves known as the Yardbirds. The Yardbirds were famous for the daring heists, in particular, one that took place against Shamal Casino in Las Vegas. However, the money proved to be the property of organized criminals who in turn launched a campaign of violence and retaliation in an effort to identify the thieves and find the money. Feeling the earth burn beneath them, the Yardbirds entered into a secret agreement. The treasure would remain hidden, and once the dust settled, the last remaining member was to inherit everything. The group retired, and all members vanished from sight until Calvin Ritter, the Sparrow, was found dead on his yacht. But the remaining members remained elusive. The group never gathers in one place, but today is a special occasion. The wedding of Elizabeth Lang is taking place at the palatial home of Guillaume Maison with Doris Lee as a special guest. Our client is Alexander Kovac, the founder of the Yardbirds. He has stipulated that all 3 targets and their bodyguards must be eliminated at this event. Should any of the Yardbirds escape, the contract is invalidated. Looks like Kovac is making his final bid for lost millions. Good luck.
Okay, sehr interessant. Also wie gesagt, die Mission kenne ich selbst nicht. Alles klar, eliminieren Sie so viele Leibwächter wie möglich. Aber das ist wohl... Hä? Okay, das ist bloß eine Zusatz-Sniper-Mission. Okay. Ja gut, also ich kann gucken, wie das so abläuft und dann sehen wir uns nochmal in der letzten Folge davon. Mal schauen, wie es ist. Bis dahin und ciao.
Looking at me.